Hello and welcome. It is 3 o'clock. It is the 23rd day of December 2021, the night before Christmas. It is raining here in Ventura, California. It is dark and comfy, and we're getting ready to settle in for our Christmas nap. So it's time for my yearly reading of Yes, Virginia, There Is a Santa Claus. I love reading this poem every year. I love everything this poem represents, even though it's horribly outdated, but still the sentiment is as true now as it was true in 1897 when the editorial was first written. So if you're not familiar with the history of Yes, Virginia, There Is a Santa Claus, in 1897, 8-year-old Virginia O'Hanlon wrote a letter to the editor of the New York Sun, and the quick response was printed as an unsigned editorial September 21st, 1987, the work of veteran newsman Francis Church. It has since become history's most reprinted newspaper editorial, appearing in part or whole in dozens of languages, books, movies, and other editorials, and on posters and stamps. So this little girl wrote a letter to the editor of a newspaper, and the editor responded, and the letter was, "Dear editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O'Hanlon, 115 West 95th Street." And this is what the guy responded. And I love this because it's not really about Santa Claus per se, but it's about childhood and it's about hope. Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except what they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be man or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect, an ant, in his intellect as compounded with the boundless world around him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist, and you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary the world would be if there was no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus. You might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa to hire men to watch in all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus, but even if they did not see Santa Claus coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real thing in the world are those which neither children nor men can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not, but that's no proof that they are not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders that are unseen or unseeable in the world. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You may tear apart the baby's rattle to see what makes the noise inside, but there is a veil covering the unseen world, which not the strongest men, not even the united strength of all the strongest men, have ever lived could tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside the curtain and view the picture, the subnaural beauty and glory beyond. Is it real? Ah, Virginia, in all this world there is nothing else real and biting. No Santa Claus? Thank God he lives, and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10 times 10,000 years from now, we will all continue to make glad the heart of childhood. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. So to all of you, all across the world who are listening to the sound of my voice tonight at 3:15, as we shut down for the Christmas long winter's nap and wait for Santa to come bring us our presents and a glimmer of hope and nonsense in this nonsensical world. Remember, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And there's also an OGGM. Ha, 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 ha. So sub to my vlog. And remember, run fast, laugh hard, be kind. Merry Christmas. See you soon.